Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, has been accused of sending X-rated materials to Yeezy staff, some of whom are underage.
No. There's a simple reason why that couldn't have happened. Like, why she couldn't have been sending Yeezy underage, whatever the hell it was, because it doesn't exist.
It's not just sexual. That term actually relates to torture, the intoxication that people have. You know, the worst part is like when one person's in love and the other person's in like.
In a shocking turn of events, Kanye West's partner, Bianca Censori, faces explosive allegations of sending explicit messages at work. Is she guilty of these serious accusations? And how does Kanye react to this scandal? With Kanye already dealing with a new SA lawsuit, these allegations against Bianca couldn't have come at a worse time.
So Kanye West's former executive/personal assistant, Lauren Pisciata, is suing him for sexual harassment. He allegedly approached her saying that he wants her to be more godlike and that he would pay her $1 million a year if she quit OnlyFans.
Adding to the drama, Bianca was recently seen spending time with Kanye's daughter, North, in Japan.
North West and Bianca Censori shared a heartwarming moment at Mipig Cafe in Tokyo, cuddling with micropigs. Photos show North dressed in a pink kimono and Censori in a white leotard, enjoying the adorable animal. An eyewitness noted their close bond and laughter during the outing.
Is it appropriate for her to be around children given the serious accusations against her? What's even worse is how Kanye's former chief of staff responded to the allegations.
You never worked for us. You did not work at the company. So he made up this whole history. He made up these lies about whatever. He said that I was racist because I sent black employees black emojis.
So what really happened? And what does this mean for Kanye's fragile reputation? The controversy began when Bianca Censori was accused of sending explicit messages at work. Bianca Censori, known for her risque outfits, made news when a lawsuit accused her of allegedly sending explicit material to all Yeezy employees, including very young people. The lawsuit mentioned that Censori sent hardcore videos after Kanye West had announced the launch of Yeezy adult content vertical. The content was visible and accessible to all the employees of Yeezy. However, in a statement issued by Censori's representatives, she has firmly denied the allegations. In a statement shared by Bianca Censori's representative, Milo Yiannopoulos, to the U.S. Weekly, Censori has denied the allegations and has called them wholly false.
No. There's a simple reason why that couldn't have happened. Like, why she couldn't have been sending Yeezy underage, whatever the hell it was, because it doesn't exist.
The statement said, "I've been authorized by Bianca to stress that any allegation that she showed or caused to be shown NEP material to very young people is offensive, disgusting, abhorrent, and categorically and wholly false." Despite her strong denials, the damage was done. Bianca's reputation took a hit, and the scrutiny intensified. What's even more surprising is that Bianca continues to spend time with Kanye's daughter, North, amidst these serious allegations.
North West and Bianca Censori shared a heartwarming moment at Mipig Cafe in Tokyo, cuddling with micropigs. Photos show North dressed in a pink kimono and Censori in a white leotard, enjoying the adorable animal. An eyewitness noted their close bond and laughter during the outing.
Censori was also spotted on a grocery run at a family mart in Tokyo, Japan, alongside her stepdaughter earlier this week. The pair made their way through the aisles of the local convenience store, drawing attention with their contrasting styles and dynamic interactions. Bianca stood out in a sheer beige bodycon catsuit. She completed her look with clear flip-flop heels, which added a touch of elegance to her ensemble. Her hair was styled in a casual, wavy low bun, with several strands gently framing her face. On the other hand, North opted for a more laid-back outfit. The 11-year-old wore an oversized blue polo shirt paired with baggy jeans and black sneakers. North was seen actively assisting Censori with their groceries and engaged in conversation with a friend. This sighting followed a heartwarming visit the day before, where the duo enjoyed some quality time at Tokyo's Mipig Cafe. Observers described the interaction as cute, reflecting on what seemed like a strong bond between the duo. But with the recent allegations, fans are convinced that Bianca should not be allowed anywhere near North. For context, Censori was accused of sending a file-sharing link that contained explicit content to the staff at Yeezy. Reportedly, very young people who worked at the organization also had access to the adult vertical. In the statement, Yiannopoulos called the allegations tragic, desperate, and attention-seeking. He also mentioned that Yeezy P does not exist and the accusations are false. He called them the most tragic and thirsty lie imaginable.
Because it doesn't exist, and I know that because I quit over it. The lady at the house I think she's the best thing in the chief's life.
Alongside Censori and West, Yiannopoulos was also named in the lawsuit. He was accused of allegedly sending a chat message with a black-brown skin emoji to an African-American team member. However, he mentioned that he had left West's team in May after they had announced their plans to launch the adult content vertical. The lawsuit was filed by a former employee at West's Yeezy. It also accused West of racial discrimination, unpaid wages, and other forms of misconduct against the employees. 8 employees, including some very young people, allege that West, his then chief of staff Milo Yiannopoulos, and his Yeezy company did not pay team members and also referred to them as slaves and new slaves, along with other derogatory treatment. They also claim they were exposed to P images in the hostile work environment. The plaintiffs are seeking payment for unpaid wages along with attorney fees, as well as damages for emotional distress. According to the lawsuit, the team involved in filing the suit was working to develop a streaming service app for Yee, intended to promote Vultures 2. Yeezy acquired the app Yeezy Vision to carry out the venture, and the team comprised staffers from around the world, including, per the lawsuit, very young people as young as age 14. Some of the team's communications took place on Discord, where team members were bullied over age, race, gender, S-orientation, and ethnicities, according to the suit.
He said that I was racist because I sent black employees black emojis. I sent everybody black emojis. Excuse me. I've never officially been given an N-word pass.
The complaint also claims that racial slurs were made against black team members and only white team members were promised developer positions at the company. Per the suit, some team members claim they were called slaves. And a Discord channel for newcomers was named New Slaves, before a black team member requested it be renamed. The suit also alleges that very young people were subjected to inappropriate visuals in group chats. After the streaming service app was completed, Yeezy and Yiannopoulos said that the team members would be paid, but the payment never came. The suit claims no guardrails were put in place to prevent the underage Yeezy Vision workers from working on Yeezy Pour, or to prevent them from being exposed to and being forced to view P to perform their work, the lawsuit states. In April, Yee announced he was planning to launch a Yeezy P adult film studio. In May, Yiannopoulos resigned from his chief of staff position over Ye's plans to move into the adult film business.
Kanye West is starting a company. Yeezy Jesus runs away from this. He's got some help too. Got an expert on his side, Mike Maz. The Maz is a film producer and ex-husband to one Miss Stormy Daniels. His film credits include X-Men XXX and Kendra's Obsession, which based on the thumbnails is black. She's obsessed. There have been signs of this coming from Kanye rapping about his addiction and talking about it in interviews, to most recently his dressing wife Bianca up for what appears to be scenes.
Yiannopoulos denied the allegations on X soon after news of it began making the rounds. A joke lawsuit just dropped led by a disgruntled, comically inept black developer I call Hotep Susan, who is mad he didn't get chosen for a full-time Yeezy job, the controversial alt-right figure wrote. My question, why did he need one given his record of faking job history, including Yeezy roles he never held? I'll eviscerate the complaint line by line tomorrow on camera, including his bonkers racism claims. Truly, it's the most dishonest thing I've ever seen filed with a court, and I've worked for billionaires and megastars for a decade. He has no standing and doesn't represent either of the acquired apps. Just wait until you read it. Another sad race hustle. It's a no from me, Susan, as in not one dime. Addressing the P allegations, he added, the company has signed releases from and contractor agreements with every contributor to every closed and every open source project, including parents or guardians where appropriate. Yeezy P doesn't exist, so could not have been shown to anyone. Clowns. As if the situation couldn't get any worse, Kanye West is dealing with his own legal battles. A new SA lawsuit against him has surfaced. adding fuel to the fire. On June 3rd, the rapper and designer's former assistant sued him for SA and wrongful termination. Kanye West's former assistant, Lauren Pisciata, worked in the music industry for approximately 15 years and has held positions in and as artist management and representation, A&R, marketing consultant, and project management. Due to her success, Ms. Pisciata interacted professionally with many artists, including Kanye West. She creatively collaborated with the rapper on the Yeezy Season I women's fashion line and placed 3 songs on Donda, his 10th studio album, which was eventually released in 2021. Around July 2021, Ms. Pisciata was requested that she serve as Ye's executive assistant personal assistant in connection with the business affairs of all defendants herein and the personal affairs of the rapper. At the time, Ye stated to Ms. Pisciata that he was impressed with her prior tenures as his employee, and they agreed on a salary for Ms. Pisciata of $1 million per year, but required she be available 24/7. She accepted the salary.
Shortly after that, Kanye started to send her inappropriate text messages. The messages are described to be very vulgar and use explicit language.
As per the lawsuit, West would not stop talking about S during her time as his employee, spanning from July of 2021 until October of 2022. Pisciata said West frequently sent her text messages of a S nature, including one in which he said, "One time I took Viagra and effed an A-list celebrity for 3 hours. Not sure why that thought came to me." Pisciata said West sent her a text that involved her in his fantasies. It read, "All just thinking back to the bowling alley, thinking of what the headline could have been. Ye arrested for effing the ish out of his assistant on the bowling alley floor." Pisciata's attorneys noted that this text was especially offensive since it suggested or insinuated that Pisciata wanted to have S with West and actually had S intercourse with West, when in fact she did not want to do so and never indeed did so. Pisciata said in her legal complaint that West also sent her X-rated videos he created, such as one that spanned 24 seconds, in which he received oral S from a model. The video was followed by a text conversation wherein West asked Pisciata if he should edit the video as he wanted to make sure his looked big enough. An excerpt from the legal filing read, "The artist behind Can't Tell Me Nothing found himself at the center of a legal storm, with allegations brought forth by Pisciata painting a disturbing picture of his behavior. According to Pisciata's lawsuit, West expressed persistent concerns about the appearance of his genitalia in S videos, taking drastic measures such as cropping out his penis because he felt it wasn't adequate to share with friends. This detail not only highlights personal insecurities, but also sets the stage for deeper allegations of inappropriate conduct. In her legal filings, Pisciata details troubling instances of West's alleged misconduct. She accuses him of frequently discussing his desire to engage in S relations with the mother of one of his Yeezy employees, even going so far as to suggest that the employee witnessed these encounters. Pisciata substantiates these claims with screenshots of text messages where West allegedly states, "I want you to watch me F your mom," exposing a pattern of behavior that is both suggestive and highly inappropriate. Further complicating matters, Pisciata recounts an incident where West allegedly misled her into visiting him at Nobu in Malibu under false pretenses, claiming he needed his Netflix login credentials, only to later admit that he simply wanted a hug for his birthday. This episode suggests a manipulative use of personal interactions and trust, reinforcing Pisciata's claims of West's disregard for professional boundaries. The most egregious allegation from Pisciata centers on an incident at Soho Warehouse in Los Angeles early in 2022, where she claims West engaged in offensive behavior. According to her account, during a studio visit with other guests, West suggested to a male guest that he could have S relations with Pisciata if he allowed West to engage with a female guest. Pisciata's legal team contends that West insinuated to the male guest that she has great P, implying they had previously been intimately involved. These allegations paint a picture of a toxic work environment, perpetuated by West's alleged actions. Scheduled for a hearing on October 1st at the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse, Pisciata's lawsuit against West spans multiple serious charges. Alongside accusations of SA, she asserts claims of wrongful termination, breach of contract, and creating a hostile work environment. These legal claims suggest a systematic abuse of power and a failure to uphold professional standards by West, potentially impacting his career and public image significantly. Central to Pisciata's grievances is West's recruitment of her while she was earning a substantial income from an OnlyFans account. Despite promises made, she alleges West failed to honor a $3 million severance agreement after abruptly terminating her employment in October 2022. This financial dispute underscores the broader allegations of mistreatment and exploitation within their professional relationship. Moreover, Pisciata claims West inundated her with explicit videos and messages, adding a disturbing dimension to her allegations. His purported discussions about the genital sizes of her past boyfriends and his request that she abandon her lucrative OnlyFans account to maintain a different public image further contribute to a narrative of manipulation and coercion.
He was also reportedly obsessed with the penis size of all her boyfriends.
Whoa.
Yeah, the lawsuit says that she received several sexual photos and videos of Kanye.
One alleged text sent by West entered into the lawsuit read, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F'd while I'm F'ing them. Then I want her to cheat on me." West continued with a series of graphic communications to his then employee. One text sent by West entered into the court docs by Pisciata read,
"Is my wiener racist? What? It is. This effing racist wiener of mine. I'm going to beat this effing racist wiener for being effing racist."
Pisciata told the court West would apprise her when he was playing himself and ask her if she could hear the activity in the background, the outlet reported. Pisciata said in legal docs that West was fixated on the penis size of her boyfriends. According to the outlet, Pisciata told the court that West often sent P materials to her, on 2 occasions clips of himself involved in S activity with a woman identified as a model. Pisciata said in legal docs that at one point she was earning a rate of $4 million annually serving as a position West, titled his chief of staff. Pisciata's time working for West ended in October of 2022, the same month his career, reputation, and earnings began to nosedive after he made a series of anti-Semitic remarks across multiple media platforms. Pisciata told the court West terminated her employment and offered her $3 million in severance, which he did not make good on. However, Kanye hit back and denied all the allegations.
Go yourself. Seriously. Leave the king, the alone.
A legal rep for Ye told TMZ, in response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Ms. Pisciata, who actively pursued him intimately to coerce employment and other material benefits, then engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected. The rep also accused Lauren Pisciata of stealing Kanye's phone in an attempt to destroy evidence that would run counter to her narrative. As for why Pisciata got canned, Ye has a different version of events, with his legal rep telling us she was terminated for being unqualified and for allegedly demanding unreasonable sums of cash, including a $4 million salary, plus lascivious, unhinged conduct. Kanye's team went on to accuse Pisciata of sending Kanye nudes and soliciting him for S herself, all of which the rep claims Ye denied. The legal rep also claims Pisciata made demands for lots of stuff during her tenure there, including high-priced items such as Birkin bags, a Lambo, and more. His team goes on to say that upon being rebuked for these demands, she allegedly started resorting to attempted extortion and blackmail, with Ye and co. claiming she made demands in the tens of millions of dollars before she ultimately filed the lawsuit. They finished by saying she's completely made up lies about Kanye. Now, what's even more shocking is that in November of 2022, Adidas had launched an internal probe into employee complaints about West's conduct during their professional partnership, which was terminated in the wake of West's racist rants. Employees for Adidas, the company which presided over West's Yeezy line, told Rolling Stone the rapper would speak about his fondness for P, play adult films during work meetings, and showed workers P videos he made of himself with others, as well as explicit images of his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. West in 2019 opened up about what he described as an addiction to P during an appearance on Apple Music's Beats One radio. "For me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on P addiction," he said. "My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5, and it's affected almost every choice I made for the rest of my life. From age 5 till now, having to kick the habit, and it just presents itself in the open like it's okay, and I stand up and say, no, it's not okay." Anyway, it appears a lot of lawsuits have been accumulating against Kanye for a while now. Former Yeezy and Donda Academy employee Trevor Phillips filed his own lawsuit against West, alleging a hostile workplace and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Phillips accuses West of comparing himself to Hitler, saying he wanted to shave students' heads and lock them in cages.
According to court documents, Trevor Phillips says he suffered severe discrimination, harassment, and retaliation directly by West after he was hired in November 2022 for a position at Yeezy. When his work for West quickly expanded beyond his fashion line and into his private school called Donda Academy, Phillips saw it as an opportunity. Kanye represented the possibilities of what a black man could accomplish in America: achievement, recognition, and financial freedom. Truly, the American dream, Phillips's attorneys stated in court documents. With this in mind, Phillips passionately dove into his work. During his 9-month employment, however, Phillips said he began to witness West's dangerous rhetoric and mistreatment towards some employees. It was immediately apparent to him and others that Kanye treated the black staff considerably worse than white employees, Phillips's attorneys alleged in court documents. Even when class was in session, Kanye would scream and berate black employees, while never even as much raising his tone at the white staff. Often, Kanye targeted Phillips, a black man, not just with this disparate and harassing behavior, but complete and utter disdain. The lawsuit also claims West openly discussed in front of 2 school children how he only likes to date white women. He later told the students that he wanted them to shave their heads and that he intended to put a jail at the school, and that they could be locked in cages. The staff quickly distracted the children and escorted them out of the room, according to court documents. During a separate December 2022 meeting away from school grounds, Phillips said he started feeling uncomfortable as West allegedly went on a rant about Hitler's greatness. Phillips said his relationship with West continued to struggle in May 2023 when the rapper allegedly threw a temper tantrum and threatened to punch him. West was unhappy with the garden Phillips was tending to and began screaming in front of a crowd for his employee to get the F out of here and that he was effing fired, per the documents. Another lawsuit was filed in April 2024 by former Yeezy and Donda Academy employee Benjamin Provo. In court documents obtained by us, Provo claimed he suffered severe discrimination, harassment, and retaliation from West. He further alleged that West required security personnel to prevent paparazzi from gaining access to him by any means necessary, including acts of violence. In the months following the backlash, West made several attempts to apologize and clarify his statements. He issued public apologies through various media outlets, expressing regret for the harm caused by his words. In a statement posted in Hebrew on his Instagram account, he wrote, "I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community. It was not my intention to hurt or demean, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity." In any case, Pisciata's lawsuit represents a serious challenge to West's reputation and career, alleging a disturbing pattern of behavior that, if substantiated, could have far-reaching consequences. The legal proceedings set for October will be closely watched as they unfold in the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse, shedding light on issues of workplace misconduct and the responsibilities of those in positions of power within the entertainment industry. West's legal team is likely to mount a robust defense against these allegations, which, if proven true, could have far-reaching consequences for his career and public image. The outcome of this legal battle will not only affect West personally, but could also influence broader conversations about workplace ethics and the treatment of employees in high-profile industries, like entertainment and fashion. As these cases unfold, they will undoubtedly attract considerable interest from both the media and the public, reflecting ongoing debates about accountability, power dynamics, and the treatment of employees in celebrity-driven environments. For Kanye West, already a polarizing figure in popular culture, these legal challenges pose yet another test of his resilience and public standing. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.